Now, the National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, has been struggling to adequately support these victims. How are they preparing to mitigate the impact of the imminent crisis as the Ghana Water Company prepares to shut down their pump station at Nauni in the Kumo district? George AC is head of communications for NADMO. He's joining me on the line. Mr. AC, it's been a while. Thank you for your time. Good afternoon. Mr. AC, it looks like you are muted and your video just froze on me. Let's see if we can get this well done. Can you hear me, sir?
Can you hear me? I've unmuted.
Yes, you've unmuted.
I can.
Okay, let's see if we can do this. Now, I want to... Yes, I'm just having a conversation. I just finished having a conversation with a meteorological agency. One of the points they make is that they've been providing you with constant updates on weather forecast. So what it means is that NADMO was given information that this was going to happen, that there was going to be heavy rains. And we also knew that the Bagre Dam was going to be spilled. What did NADMO do to avert this crisis? Now 11 people have died on our hands.
Yeah, thank you, Gifty. Yes, we have that collaboration with the meteorological agency. They indeed give us daily updates on the weather patterns and what's going to happen. So when they relay the information to us, when they give it, we relay it to all our regions and then districts. Okay, so that is done. In this particular case, we got a message and we have a constant relationship with the Sonabel authorities of Burkina Faso. They also informed us they were going to spill the Bagre Dam at the Kumgenga dams. We dispatched an advanced team headed by our Deputy Director General. I saw him on your screen, Abu Ramadan, and the team to the places. We pitched camp in Tamale and Bolgatanga. And we carried out sensitization from the early first week of August. From the first week of August until the start of the spillage around 13 thereabout. Okay, and then the rains also set in. We have conscientized the communities about the impending rainfall that is going to meet the spillage to compound the situation or aggravate the situation. So we have done all these things, but unfortunately, the floods were so heavy with the spillage and the rainfall, it entered into the communities where the people were living. And it actually caused the havoc that it did. Some of the, most of their buildings are, mud houses. And so when the rain rises, when the flood rises, it affects the building and some collapse. 3 people died as a result of the collapse of the building. The others 2 were trying to cross, and we know the reasons in upper east, northeast, and then upper west, the challenges that are there. So NADMO was aware. We have carried out sensitization. We have integrated some of the people in these communities among their people on higher ground. And those who are closer to the banks have been moved away. But unfortunately, the flooding issue was bigger than we anticipated, hence the unfortunate situation.
It is an unfortunate situation indeed. Then again, NADMO comes in. We have victims who don't have anywhere to sleep, victims who don't have food to eat. What is the plan? NADMO, we know, is always having problems when it comes to resources. So walk us through the plan, Mr. AC.
Yeah, thank you, Gifty. As you heard from your correspondents in the Upper East, we've put some of them in schools. We've given them blankets, mosquito nets, paws, and all that. And then we've given them food ration. The VRA is supporting the regional administration, the district assembly, and NADMO itself has dispatched food items, relief items to the places, the affected places, and we are taking care of them. But as your reporter said again, the number of people affected, some have been integrated with their families in the communities. And so we need to take some of these relief items to them. But those who are put in schools and then designated areas, we are supporting them with food ration as we speak. And as we speak, NADMO is continuing procuring more relief items. As we speak, we are buying more relief items to go and augment what we have in the northern part, especially with the case of Tamale or northern region, where Ghana Water Company's machines have been affected, and which is causing the high possibility of the water supply network. This is something NADMO is also going to look at, the alternative of maybe getting water tanks to supply water to areas that will be hard hit. This is something we are looking at in case the water shortage begins to hit the people of Tamale and its environs.
If you say you're looking at, it will be instructed to know exactly what has been done, what is going to happen, because if Ghana Water Company is shutting down their pump, it's obvious that there is going to be water shortage. So have you done anything, or I mean, where are we? Specifics.
Yeah, our Deputy Director General is up there. We are in touch with the district chief executives and the regional minister. So we are working. NADMO is putting its plans out there, and then it will meet the plans of the regional coordinating council and the districts that will be affected. So we roll out these plans. NADMO is working in tandem with all these people. Of course, the fire service is also, we are working with fire service, the military, and NADMO are also on the ground inspecting the situation so we can know the hard hit areas, and then we roll out our programs to support them, especially on the water situation.
Yeah. And before I let you go, those who have been affected and have received maybe a blanket, mattress, food, I mean, that's for a couple of days. What should they expect? Should they anticipate any further help in the coming days?
Yeah, Gifty, you just told all of us that Mercury said the rain is going to go on. It's going to continue for some time. That means their situation is going to get worse. And so NADMO is on standby to continue to support them. We are not going to leave them in the middle of this challenge. NADMO will continue to support them. And if we have to get them to integrate with families in safer areas and higher grounds, we'll do that. Fortunately, I think places that have been affected are being reconstructed to allow access to other places. So as long as people are affected by the flooding, NADMO will be there to carry them to safety and then to support them, keep body and soul together until this whole thing is over. We are on standby and will continue to be supporting them.
Mr. Isi, we thank you very much for your time this afternoon.
You're welcome.
George Isi is Head of Communication for NADMO. And for those of you up north who are going through this crisis, our hearts goes out to you, and we'll continue to stay on the issue until it is resolved, hopefully, by government. This is still The Pulse with me, Gifty.